Cigarette Russe or Russian cigarettes are thin cigarette-shaped cookies that are typically served with ice cream, crème brulée or crème caramel, but they are also delicious eaten on their own. To make Cigarette Russe, you will need egg white, butter, icing sugar, vanilla, and flour. The dough for Cigarette Russe is also called a tulip dough, which means you could make larger circle with the dough and bake it and then place it over a little bowl and have a big tulip. That's pretty cool. And then you could also use stencils to make all kind of shapes. So today we are making Cigarette Russe, but it is very versatile. To make the Cigarette Russe, first of all, start to work your butter. Place the butter in a bowl. It's nice to have all the ingredients at room temperature. It will be easier to work with. So work your butter very well and add the icing sugar. Sieving the icing sugar makes the sugar very light, and that will avoid to have lumps or big chunks. So mix well until the sugar has been well incorporated into the butter. Then we're going to add a little bit of the egg white, one at a time. So that's one egg white. Clean the spoon and pick up the butter around, just to make sure that all the ingredients are well combined. Mix well again. So you see the dough, the batter, it's quite elastic. Then add the rest of the egg white. So just mix well. To do so, you could use also an electric whisk, but personally I prefer to use a wooden spoon, because that way that allowed you to feel well the mixture. Then we're going to add the flour. So again, we're going to sift the flour over. There we go. And so I'm putting half of it for now. This dough, it's very easy to do. It's quick, and it's also another good way to use your egg whites. There we go. Then add the vanilla. Nice consistency. Having the butter soft at the beginning make this dough very easy to make. Then we are going to clean the bowl. Just push everything down. Clean your wooden spoon. We will use it later on to roll here our Cigarette Russe. Good. Then wrap the bowl with plastic wrap. You could leave the spatula in there, that's fine. Refrigerate the batter for about an hour minimum and turn on your oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit on bake. Our Cigarette Russe dough has cooled down, it has hardened, so now let's make some Cigarette Russe. Lightly grease your cookie sheet with a cooking spray. Then use a stencil to form or shape your Cigarette Russe. Place a tablespoon of batter about. Spread it with a spatula. Try to spread it evenly and to have the same consistency all over the cookie. but not too thin either. I'm just going to get a little bit more, tiny bit more. There we go. Then lift up and make a second one. Bake your cookies for 5 to 6 minutes until golden brown on the outside and a little bit on the inside. So I'm put my timer at 5 minutes, but it might be a little bit more. Meanwhile, make sure you have your wooden spoons. We're going to use those ones to roll the cookie and a spatula to lift up the cookies. The cookies are ready, nicely golden brown. Lift the cookie up and immediately after roll it around the spatula and make sure you're rolling the wooden spoon to have them pretty tight. Then do the next one. Lift up. Oh, it's hot. And roll this. Good. Let them cool. Then remove slowly the cookie while they're still hot from the wooden spoon and make another batch. I just have shown you how to make cigarette Russe, but with the same dough you can also make decorative shapes. Let me show you how to do. So I made another stencil. It's a leaf because we are in autumn. So put a little bit of dough, spread it, try to have something even, put a little bit too much, let me remove it. So spread it evenly too, then lift. Let's make another one. Good. Oops. And a bit more there. There we go. Great. Then bake the cookies for about 5 minutes or until golden. Cookies are ready. So lift them up and place them on a rolling pin. Nice. And use your decorative shapes to garnish your desserts.